kind of forgot what I even ordered. So this is gonna be a surprise to both of us.
The camera roll. I'll go into my next one, do the same thing. I go into my settings. I always lower the...
Hello there, it's Studio Vlog number 6. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this content, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Okay, it's official. I'm downstairs and I am in the packaging zone to start putting together what I'm dropping off at a door in Temecula. I know I've said it a million times, but it takes one time for somebody to be like, where was that store again? I'll be like, did you watch my vlogs? But this will be at the Promenade Mall. Basically, I'm going through everything that I ordered, and yeah, and then I'm just gonna start putting things together. It needs to be pretty, it needs to be with a backer board, it needs to be with flyers and business cards, etc. So these people who don't know me, and I can't expect the store to represent me, I'm sure it's just a simple, okay, you want to buy this? Great, see you later. So I need to make sure my packaging has information about me, especially since this boutique is all about small business. Okay, so I just got done with my first packaging. Unfortunately, I don't have any like specific packaging for every single thing I decided to order to put in the store, but I am getting in my little labels, which I'll be able to seal over the self-sealing label, and I'm gonna put it right here. And I just got in some new colors and everything. I'm so excited. Have the price and everything, so the person behind the counter and the person buying it know exactly how much it costs. And I've thrown in my little remember to follow me, check me out other places. I'm not just selling in a store. Okay, so I figured out how I wanted to package. So I just go in, I have all different kinds of stamps. I could technically use my little printer for this part. I think what I'm going to do is order a clear stamp so I can stamp these with like a bold critterosity. These are just like older little stamps that I have. It's hard on the Post-its, but for these ones you can see for a second. And I got the pen. Now I'm going to go cut out this cardboard, cardstock, whatever you want to say. So I'm giving it a little buffer by adding a little bit to the top and bottom. I didn't do this to every single one yet, but you got the Post-it, you got the notepad. I already have one pre-cut, so I just wanted to show you guys. This little flyer in it. Now some of them it doesn't fit in, but what I did was I took my scissors and I used this part of my board to kind of, or my table, to score it. And I just kind of barely drag down just a couple times, and then it folds much nicer. When you fold it by hand, it just folds all weird. I threw in my business card, and I wanted to kind of have this overlapping a little bit, but I also want them to like know about me. So, you know, just in case they don't shop it, they can be like, oh, this is really cute, I can't afford it right now, or I can't buy that right now. So I'm just going to, you know, take a photo of her name. So I have to remember, like, not everybody's gonna leave with my items, but they can at least get my information. Got my little pen to go in it. The reason I want to give it a little buffer is because how many times do people drop stuff at stores? A lot. So it happens, and I just want to know that my notepad won't take like the brunt of it, or the pen won't break. Got the washi tape here to kind of, just generic washi tape, just so that I don't have to worry about, you know, shouting someone else out if it's their washi tape. Washi tape's something that I've had bad experiences with when I order it for myself. Of course I would love it, but I've just like I said, had really bad experiences. So I'll eventually get back into washi tape. There you go, got a little package ready, and then I'll be adding my little label on the back.
Yesterday I was setting up the whole garden area with my friend. Oh, it's so fun. I'll have tomato, sweet bell pepper, and basil, and then I am trying to save the oregano. Very excited to say I just got some items in that I have to check. We have had so many issues with this particular company with these table runners. They have been very nice and helping fix and do everything. It's just that it takes so darn long to get in. So this is one of many packages that they are supposed to resend. So now I'm just basically giving it a once over to see if everything's okay. They had printed these and they were the wrong color, and then the first time they sent them, which is the one that I actually kept, the thread was completely coming off of it. So I can already see color-wise, I'm very happy. Okay, and then when I open this up, I'm gonna see the characters first. Very good. This one here, you guys can see, and then we've got the table runner. So no matter which side you put it on, you have a character hanging off the edge of your table. All looks great. This is where in the first one, the seam was completely popped open and not on correctly. So I'm hoping they were like, hey, this is our third chance here to get this right, guys. Do not mess it up and do not send her the wrong thing, because they're tired of hearing from me. But you know what? I'm giving them money. It is okay. It was really hard for me in the beginning. I'm like, I don't want to complain. They're going to mark me as a bad account. But this is your money. This is your products. Tassels. I just love them. I'm about to go live on TikTok. And then I'm going to go live on Instagram. I need to catch up on some kind of sketching characters. Keep myself loose with the wrist, because you will, if you don't use it, you will lose it. Always wearing comfy clothes, because my body is not happy when I wear clothes that are really tight. And the no shower, I did take a shower yesterday, but this is what happens when I fall asleep. My hair just kind of goes blah, 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 blah. I'm just very happy and very comfortable in my home. So my rest is also just being at home and sitting at my desk and taking breaks. And if I stay on schedule today, everything will get caught up and done that I didn't get to do over the weekend. And Tracy will be in a little bit later today for our meeting. I always love our meeting. And just like that, another package has arrived. Let's go.
And this, no joke, is what happens all the time. I set up, I get all ready for a live, and then as much as I would love to show you all of these, I can't. I can only show you the one I ordered because that's one that is heading off to my event this weekend. It is my little sticker of my Mad Hatter Squatch. You guys remember me drawing this in the last vlog.
Ready? Get open. You're just gonna go all over the ground. Love, it's delicious.
Morning, everyone. I'm happy to report that I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not feeling the best, but I'm feeling a lot better. Still taking it easy every day. So I've just been showing you guys my morning routine of breakfast or when I grab a snack or whatever it is, because I think it's important to show you guys. One, I want to keep myself accountable, but two, it can be done on a budget. As an artist, I'm eating fruits, vegetables, yogurt, like things simple, and then I need protein because I'm a pescatarian, so usually salmon once a week, and I do my veggie sausage and my scrambled eggs from time to time, just to get myself a little something. It's just an adjustment. I've got my water being saved for later for my watermelon water. I drank like 4 teas yesterday, all different kinds of tea, 3 regular glasses of water. So I woke up a lot last night, but it was good. It was good. Normally I don't wake up, I sleep through the night, but that means my body is doing the right things and I'm drinking water. Is this what it's really like? Greg and I are going to get started on building my Adore Boutique installation. So we're going to be doing that. I'll record some of it, some time lapse, and show you guys what we're doing. But Greg's going to help me with that this morning so that when Tracy comes in, we can work on how we're going to do the setup. I've got to go to Michael's Arts and Crafts to buy something for my Art Hero monthly items. And then I also have to go to like the Dollar Tree store, something simple just to get baskets and little displays. And that's probably my favorite because I get to think of what I want it to look like. So Tracy comes in at 4 o'clock-ish today, and then I'm going to set everything up with her, get it all ready for my van, and then we're gonna drive out to Temecula tomorrow. I'm so excited for this installation.
Come in, Thor. You're not allowed to come in. I'll get the door, Thor. What are you doing? Dad says no, can't come in.
Okay, so as you guys saw, we couldn't finish it. We're gonna finish it tonight. We had to approach it a different way. We are using all recycled goods. That is Greg's thing, is like reclaimed wood and welding when he works. So we are recycling my old shelving unit that used to go on a wall in my old studio, which was my dining room turned into a studio. I love it. I love the look of it. I love everything about it. Saves me a lot of money. I get to pay him and use that as a write-off and know I'm giving him money and not like running to a store. The problem is that we didn't realize if the drill won't fit a certain way. We're gonna actually screw it all together. He was trying to make it to where I could float the shelves in different places, but unfortunately that means I have to walk through a mall completely with it already set up. And I already broke a nail, and these are my own nails. They're just gel. This is my life. This is why I never get my nails done. This is why you always see me without my nails done, but I'm trying to keep them pretty, so another one bites the dust. I'm gonna go and run errands. Tracy's going to be in, so I have this amount of time to get everything prepped for her because she's waiting on me for a few things, and then we're supposed to get a couple more orders in that we ordered from vendors for our mystery packs and things like that. So she's just been holding off, and this is usually what happens. Some of our items just take longer to get in, so we usually get till the last day of the month to ship out. That means I get the whole day of the last day of the month, and then by tomorrow everything goes into the mail before 5. It's a lot. We have over 100 packages shipping, so each person gets such specific things, and if they're waiting on the one thing that takes longer but we have everything of theirs, it just sits here until we get that thing. It's just the way it goes. I can't do everything at once. I am but one person, and this again is why I'm slowing my roll and relaxing more. I was starting to feel a little icky, I'm not gonna lie, during that time-lapse video, and Greg kept saying, okay, it's done, you need to go rest now. But we're realizing it's stress. A lot of it is stress, and my body just does not handle stress well, and it's gotten worse and worse for, like I said, the last 8 years. So when my body stresses, bad things happen, and I do not turn into a nice person because I'm uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go run my errands. It's something I like to do. I'm just sitting in my car. I know exactly what I'm going to get, and then I'm coming back out. And then when Tracy gets here, I should be done with everything. So I'm okay. I just need to listen to my body. Right now, my body's saying I'm getting very angry with you. So I'm like, okay, back to relaxing. But it does stress me out when we're doing something unknown because I know how I want to do it. Greg has his way. We both want to do it our own way. But when it comes to this stuff, it really is his thing. So I'm more like giving suggestions like, well, if that doesn't work, we do this. And it's the thinking process and how long it takes. And I like things done quick. So I'm just like, oh, I can't even figure out my shelves until the shelves are on. And so it's just that he's very patient with that stuff, and I'm not. And he's not patient in any other way but building. It's like, you gotta clear coat it, you gotta do this. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like so much work, but I'm very thankful. It's just one of those human reactions of just, I don't wanna do all of this, I just want it done. This is why I'm paying you. But then what I'm paying him is so sweet that I'm like, I need to do the work too. So that way we build it together. And honestly, I love this shelf so much that if for some reason I come out of Adore Boutique and I get this shelf in my studio, I love it. I could switch it out with something else.
But Eva, is your studio still clean? And the answer is?
See for yourself. Still clean. I may look a little cluttered, but everything has a place. These are all new packages that just came in, and over there is just some items on the ground that just came in. Other than that, I just bought some desk items that I'm going to be adding to my computer desk just because it's been a long time coming and I need to do it.
No, I'm hoping this works. Find out. Oh, I don't know. No, I think I need to let it go. I think I just need to put it back. I'm gonna come home and it's gonna be like on the ground. I could use it for something else, maybe Tracy's computer. But I love this. Little tchotchkes. They make me so happy. And this one's off balance, so I just have to balance it on something. I just wanted a little bit of height, not that much. I have these little characters. That way I can tuck my little keyboard back in. I've got all my cute little characters up here, my little ink and paint pad. I do make mouse pads. They do get dirty, and this is just me time and time again having dirty hands from everything that I do artsy. But just so you guys know, if you own these, all you do is some dishwater, some soap. You just wash off the top. I use a little sponge. And then after I rinse it all out with water, I air dry it outside, and it's as good as new until it gets dirty again. So just so you know, you don't have to throw away my mouse pads, or you can just have a whole collection and change it up based on the season or whatever you like and your aesthetic. And I have all my favorite little things here, super cute, love it all. Another phone call to another phone company that I used to have that is giving me issues. It's always something. I can't get through one day without something happening. I had to call this company. They didn't call me. It's not like a telemarketer. Money goes a lot. Oh, I forgot what just came in. Oh my gosh.
Guys, taking a look at the hard work my dear friend Star did. These were already starting, so I can't say that I grew those. But the tomato plant, the basil looks beautiful. I can't wait to cook with that tonight. I'm gonna take some of that. And then we have our bell pepper, sweet bell pepper. Greg threw these in here. I'm gonna end up crushing them up and sprinkling them around. Very excited for that moment. This is where we left off, and I've already clear coated everything. The shelves are gonna be like this, and we're gonna stagger them through our recycled piece that Greg built before. So I'm really excited for this, but now I need to go buy things that are actually gonna hold the products, and I have to take a look at what I have, what I'm offering, and then like try to find the right things for it. Tracy is finishing up Art Hero Monthly the best she can. There was a manufacturer problem about 2 weeks ago, and so we don't have those items to come in, and Greg is calling me. Hold on. Greg has finished the shelving unit. It looks great, like for what we did with reclaimed woods and metals, A+. The aesthetic looks nice. I shopped all over town, couldn't find gold baskets, gold anything. It was like everybody is over gold, and that stinks because gold is like the cleanest, nicest aesthetic to like see my stuff through, but whatever. It is what it is. So Tracy and I are making do with what I have, again, with what you got. And I just need to now make an inventory list with her so we're fully ready when we drop off. We also have to hit Riverside for a pickup from one of my vendors. So I'm doing Riverside, cutting over to Temecula, and then we come home and finish any Art Hero that didn't get shipped in the morning. We're just putting everything together and pulling everything, because anything that's left over, we're gonna get ready to pack for shows for the show this Saturday. And for Temecula, we want to drop off anything extra. So I'm trying like prints, I'm trying sticker packs, I'm doing a bunch of things. So right now I'm working on the Art Hero Monthly Large Mystery Pack items that I need to actually physically create. Fairly easy, not too tough. Very excited about that. And then I have to film that on YouTube. It's like the list goes on. And then Greg and I have to clean out my car tonight so we can load in the Temecula drop off. And then I have to take all those things and put them back in my van Friday night, park my van in a safe spot where nobody can steal anything out of it. Yeah, so it's gonna be a busy 3 days, and I'm trying to relax as best I can, but it is crunch time. After this big event, I get a rest. It's a lot, but I'm so happy it's happening. I'm finally in a store. You guys, thank you so much. Okay, so I leave you here, and I will come back tomorrow with Tracy and my adventures to Temecula. It's officially crunch day. We are going off to Adore Boutique. I also have to remember to promote the World of Fantasy events. It's been craziness. I'm about to change, help Greg load the shelf into the car. Tracy showed up at like 7:30. You put all the SKU stickers on, finished everything, added some things to the SKU. I need to grab my little keychains, and we're gonna assemble those on the road. So wish us luck. We'll see you soon. So Tracy and I at Mundial, because we had to. It's so amazing in here. We just love, love, love. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All the plants. Thanks to Maria Vega Paints for telling us about this. We are currently just fixing up the last ones. We just picked up my wallets, and we are putting together the keychains I assembled this morning. Oh, so cute. So they were out of the dirty horchata, but Tracy and I are gonna try it again on Saturday to see if they have it back in stock, because they were missing the syrup that they use.
So I have like a cinnamon fall drink. It's really good. What did you get, Tracy?
A latte with oat milk and cinnamon.
Latte with oat milk and cinnamon. Yum, 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 yum,
My
yum.
favorite.
Oh, like weekends. Weekend.
I felt like the Harry Potter movies with all of that was like when they were coming out, it was always in November. Like
Yes, I was gonna say, oh, it's November, right?
yeah.
Alright guys, setting up inside a door boutique. Tracy's doing all the pricing, the vendor 909, I'm vendor 909. Yes. Go Tracy, go. We got good tunes. Life's good. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Greg is still asleep, as I said in the last vlog. It's a little difficult. I'm a morning person, he's not. And I'm about to feed the cats who are scratching up the couch right now. But I got done working on some specialty sketches for something special. And I'm also going to be working on these things for Saturday. I'm going to post an Instagram auction, which I haven't done in forever, like actual posts, not just going live and doing an auction. So that's fun. And then yesterday was all kinds of great emotions, so I'm still floating on that. And then tomorrow is the big 10-hour event, 12-hour event, but it's an 8-hour long with actual shopping. And I got to go run a few errands because Alicia's Wonderland and Get It Creations really sets up a beautiful world of fantasy events every single time. Huge displays, huge backdrops, and I feel like this one I really need to kick it up a notch. And because of my health, I haven't really been mentally able to get out there and do a lot of things. I've just been staying home and resting. So today I feel like I can go out and get all the things to decorate my booth and celebrate not only all of our shop's birthdays, but it's my birthday month, and I spend the whole month celebrating my birthday. So yesterday was a great kickoff by installing my work into a door. So now I get to breathe. And I'm also working on my collections for my website on Sunday, and I need to start ordering everything for the shop launch. So if you're interested in that, just follow me at critterosityshop.com. Keep the countdown in mind. Write it in your planners. If you don't have a planner, I make them. And you can always get an undated planner with me. But I'm very excited, and I can't wait for it all to start. Thank you so much, you guys, and I'm wishing you all the best. Let's get started and get this Friday kicked off great. Affirmations. Today is going to be a great day. Trying to start that every day. Make a note, make a post-it note so you see the word affirmation, and just put good energy into the world. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what you believe in. Just saying good things can bring good things. So today's going to be a great day. Okay. So sometimes it's really hard for me when I'm looking at, I guess, building a set to kind of take a photo, because you see everything and then all of a sudden you climb into this little world and you can start to see it, and I'm trying to make it look like they're floating above water. I don't have any like pussy willows or anything like that, so I decided to use these new pieces of floral I picked up in one of my old vlogs when I talked to you guys about buying a little bit of everything, so that way you can have variety. So I'm going to take some photos with my phone and try to set the scene and make it feel like they're in the ocean, and then I'm going to use some movie making magic to make it feel like it's coming alive. So I'm excited to post this one if it looks the way I think it looks. So let's find out.
Okay, so I had to change some things up, and I rotated these around a bit using this little box that I have. I'm very excited for the way the photos came out. This is where I'm going to pull in a couple of the photos to see what they look like. And I mean, you can use presets, but I feel like it changes my colors too much. So I usually just go in and lower my highlights, give it more of a natural look. I turn my tints over just a bit, softening things. I go to skin tone, and I usually bring it more pinks, not yellow, but pink. And if I need to give it a little bit more boost, I'll either contrast so that you can start to see the character a bit more. Also remember to have your brightness all the way up, because this is the way it might be viewed on somebody else's phone. And then sometimes I'll go into saturation, and I'll just give it a little boost of saturation. I mean, it is pretty close to the way she looks, just with a little bit more. And then I'm gonna save that one to camera roll. I'll go into my next one, do the same thing. All right, so I open up my video, photo. Even though I'm in video, I use photo, and then I bring that in, and now I can mess with this, adding stickers like GIFs, and I love that. GIFs, and I mostly use just the actual stickers, so I keep it on stickers, not GIF, and I can say bubbles. I love these. They look like they have a little bit of rainbow in them, so I'm gonna pull that one down. So a lot of this is a lot of thinking, a lot of figuring out what looks best. There we go, and there she is. Okay, it's officially crunch time. I thrive in crunch time. My body does not, but I do. I pretty much have everything ready to go from my last show. I haven't really changed much. I've left everything kind of in the tubs they're in, but I did get in some new stuff, and I'm very, very, very excited because some items weren't supposed to come in until June 3rd, and I was gonna have to tell a customer at pickup, like, I'm so sorry, I don't have your items. They got delayed because of Memorial Day weekend. That's why. And not the case. However, my Art Hero monthly large mystery packs are still waiting on two things. One, the manufacturer messed up, and the other one just got pushed back so much. I got another delay notice, but it should be in, I'm guessing, by June 3rd. Or June 3rd or the 5th, Monday. So I'm gonna unbox these things, get them ready either for the show or for the customer. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, here we go. Kind of forgot what I even ordered. So this is gonna be a surprise to both of us. I think this is Wednesday. I'm a little nervous about this one because every time I do Wednesday, she ends up off-centered. So we're gonna find out at the same time. I think she looks great. This is my first Wednesday canvas. If you've never seen my canvases before, they are mounted. They are super light. They are way better than any of those wooden ones. I don't know, for me personally. So I'm very excited for this piece because these were gonna go in the store in case I didn't find, my purses didn't come in time, and they did, my round one. Yeah, there it is. So these are gonna be featured at my show tomorrow. I'm actually really excited about this, and the coloring came out gorgeous. Like, I'm really excited for both of them. All right, so I'm really excited to start using my own planner stickers. There were a couple where when they cut them, they cut through. It doesn't affect anything. It's just that, you know, at the end of the day, you want it to be really nice, but these actually have a peel to take off the whole back. So it's just because of where it splits anyway, it cuts all the way through. So Tracy and I pulled the ones that move really easily, and I'm
just excited to decorate my little inventory list for a door, and that way I'll know what month it was. If you buy enough little sheets, you can keep adding on and keep the aesthetic going. So that, or you can change it up to different planner stickers, and you can use different tabs as you make your things. And then I was really excited. I know I say excited a lot. Somehow this one got damaged. It happens from time to time, but this one is going in here. As you can see, it was damaged on the inside too. And I get to use my new little planner stickers. It's my little Mad Hatter Squatch I made specifically for this weekend. I was just really worried they wouldn't show up in time, and they did. It was like a Wonderland miracle. Hey guys, I walked over here to cut a piece of paper. I have a full moon shining through the window, and the good full moon, not a bad full moon. Alright, so Greg's looking through my collection and trying to think of what I can take to decorate. And then he comes in with this. He tells me that he has a Mad Tea.
Yeah, it's a Mad Tea Party.
And that's the rabbit with a tail.
No,
but
it's not.
then you
It's
changed it to arm.
It's his arms. Rabbits don't have tails.
Okay, well, it says I'm late and he says have tea.
Have tea. This is
Wow,
a Mad
I
Tea
had no
Party.
idea we had this.
I know it's the original, but it's expensive one.
Alright, so it's that mad mess that you have to clean up at the end of the night. And it is currently 11:52, so it is time to get to bed. I have to wake up around 6 a.m. just so I can finish. Still just need to pack like everything on these tables and everything that I have packaged over here. Guys, okay, I still have to pack all of this except for the hammock. And I already have a ton of stuff in my car. And when people say to me, really, a van? You got a van? That's really the car you're gonna drive? It makes every moment like this 100% worth it. If you came out to support us at the World of Fantasy events, thank you so much. It means the world to me that you would drive out on your day off, visit us, and possibly shop small, but just you being there means everything. Please make sure you follow at World of Fantasy Events on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We had a blast and we can't wait to be back.
just getting rid of all our leaves.
Okay, hi. Happy Sunday. It's the end of a week and the day I kind of want to start working on putting my vlog together. I had an incredible event at the World of Fantasy Events yesterday. So many wonderful people came into my booth, talked to me. There were a few people that told me I was the reason they were attending. That, I'm sorry, flattery gets you everything, as they say, and I was very flattered. It's exciting. I always think that I'm just an extra part of an event, that I'm not the sole reason somebody would drive out. So if that was you, thank you. I heard you, I saw you, and I appreciate you. So thank you very much. I am really loving my new corner to film in. I've been trying to use my space smartly and give you guys a nice vibe. So I think this is where a good chunk of my reveal videos of unboxing new products, etc. are going to be. This is going to be a little bit longer, so bear with me. I'm going to be moving into the new week, doing some really new stuff. And last night at my event, my amazing friends came to my aid. I suffered one of my really bad attacks on my body. They were great witnesses to what's been going on. Luckily, these are friends that I completely trust with knowing what's going on with my body. I don't share my health information much. So there's a few things I believe in keeping private for myself, and personal beliefs and thoughts I keep to myself. So I always just remind people, if you don't want someone doing something to you, don't do it to them. So it's better just to keep at my journey and figuring out what's the best way to go. So as great as the event was, at about the last 30 minutes, my body shut down on me. And when I say shut down, I mean shut down. It was so uncomfortable. It was hard to be around people when you're the most vulnerable. But I want to shout out my dear friends, Curiously Abigail, Delightfully Jess, their husbands, you guys know who you are. I want to shout out Artist So Nerdy, and to my dear Tracy, who's basically my partner in crime, my partner at events and shows, who drove my van and me home. And that is scary to drive a van, especially when you can't see very well out of it. And I've had some practice now, but for Tracy, she did it. So that was a fun adventure I won't forget. However, it wasn't fun physically, but it was so fun mentally, because we had some laughs in the car, oh no, oh boy, can you cross? I don't know. Thank you so much to those that came to my aid, and to Alicia and Mel for running the World of Fantasy Events and literally giving it your all. I know what you guys put in, but I also don't know what you guys put in. I don't get to see a lot of what they do. To be able to MC and do the raffles, I did bingo, and I did a draw with me, a sketch with me at the event. That was so much fun, and I met so many new friends. So if you were one of those, thank you so much. So I'm not gonna keep this too long, but I wanted you guys to know this is the week. It is officially 1 week to my shop launch, which is a relaunch of what I already had, but I have new things coming. I'll be talking about it on the next vlog as I lead up to my shop launch. Hopefully I'll have that vlog released on my birthday. If not, it'll probably be the day after my birthday. I have a lot of things behind the scenes that are happening. I'm designing a bunch of new stuff, making new merchandise for collections. Tracy and I are going to be working all this week, and you'll be able to see behind the scenes of what goes into a shop relaunch, having new ways of what goes into relaunching a website, how I'm gonna rebrand it, how I'm gonna redo things, and I'm still guessing as I go in a way. I know what I want to do, but I don't know what kind of hoops I'm gonna have to jump through. I did get in some new products, so let's check these out. With using my old Harry Potter notepad I've had around, it's almost out, that I made. I'm gonna stamp it just to approve it. Perfection. Space Squatch. I love him so much. He's a little Astro Squatch, and he's on this little round stamp. I love it. It makes me so happy. All right, this next one is perfect for the beach and fun things. There we go. Summer vibes. Yes, these bags are amazing and can hold so much, and the handles are
super comfortable. That's why I've stuck with this tote bag. Even though they're black handles and I can't really change the color, I'm okay with it because these I've heard are phenomenal tote bags. And customers that in the early days of making these were teachers. They were loading it up with book bags and they would report back to me like how great they were and that, you know, keep them in your shop. If you're enjoying this content, let me know. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, comment, and give a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time.